Hello and welcome to Find the Leprechaun's Pot of Gold. This is the storyline. I know I'm posting this late, but hopefully for St. Patrick's Day 2017 this might be great for both first and second grade. We have it geared towards the littler kids. So here's the story that you would post and have available for an intro to the game. And then scattered around the room you would have all the clues. I have just put them in my space here to get an idea of what the game pieces are. For our directional lock, there are 4 arrows, and also there is a clue that leads the students to solving the puzzle, where they have to realize that Lucky the Leprechaun does like to put the colors of the rainbow backwards, so they need to rearrange the order of the locks in color order, going from purple to blue to green to yellow, which will give them the 4 directions on your directional lock, which goes up, left, right, down. That'll unlock. You can also, some of our students did struggle with understanding that the dot in the lower right hand corner needed to match, so to simplify that you might want to put top or label it in some way to make sure that they understand which way the arrows point. For clue number 2, or puzzle 2, we have our shape equations. So if they look at those 2 stars, they're going to realize that the only possibility of star plus star equals 8 is going to be 4, and then they just work through the equation to the pattern down below, which is going to solve 9, 2, 4. And then we have our Lucky's Day problems. So these are for students that are working on time. You could make this a little bit more complicated. Our first graders are just learning time, the concept of time, so we thought that they would be able to take noon and add 10 hours. I will get that fixed for the posting, but 10 hours and 27 minutes, so they will be able to figure out that this puzzle is 1027, which will unlock the 4-digit lock. Oh, and then on this one is the 3-digit lock, which is our pencil box. So once they put in the 3-digit lock, 924, pop open, they will get the flashlight as well as these pieces of Lucky Charms. So we just took the pieces offline of pictures of the Lucky Charms, and they would need to use this chart and actually graph out just matching the pieces and working as teams, figuring out that that is the pot of gold. And so they will graph that out to this puzzle here. So Lucky Charms, there are 4 more blank than stars. So if they have graphed the charms correctly, they will find out that their 5-letter word is moons. And then we can come over here to our 5-letter word lock, and they should be able to put in moons to solve that puzzle. And then finally with our flashlight, they would take the flashlight with this particular puzzle. Obviously it's just any graphic that we've taken, and on the back side, if they use the flashlight, the question is, what year was the first St. Patrick's Day celebrated in the United States? Tell your teacher for the key. So we decided that we would hold on to the key. We have tried other types of puzzles where we wrapped the key and they couldn't unwrap the key until they solved it. You can do lots of ways of hiding that key, but we decided just to hang on to the key, and once they produced the answer, they would be able to give us we would hand over the key. So for this one, they didn't have that digital component, so they have to get onto the computer and just do a simple Google search to realize that the St. Patrick's Day celebration was first celebrated in the United States in New York City in the year 1762. So once they produce that answer, then they can come over here with the key and unlock the final lock. And so there you have it. That is our St. Patrick's Day Find Leprechaun's Pot of Gold. We did put some gold chocolate coins in here, and the kids had a great time. Good luck out there.